This is San Diego News Daily.
Hello and welcome to San Diego News Daily. I'm Audra Stafford. We begin with new video of two alleged street racers being arrested, and it's getting a lot of attention on the Highway Patrol's social media. The CHP is now cracking down on street racers with more aggressive enforcement and programs with severe penalties. NBC 7's Dave Summers explains.
23741.
It was a warm July Saturday night when CHP officers say this man topped out at 139 miles per hour on the 15, racing another car.
The way you were driving was extremely dangerous. You're cutting it up in lanes. You could have hurt somebody. You could have killed somebody.
That same night, arresting officers say this Dodge Challenger driver hit 119 miles per hour on that same stretch of road.
Someone's not expecting you to come over 110 miles an hour, turn over in front of you. Yeah. People are lucky to make it out alive.
The penalty for driving over 100 miles an hour now is crashing down on those who take the risk. An appearance on CHP's Instagram isn't the half of it. In December of 2025, CHP and the Department of Motor Vehicles teamed up to create a pilot program called FAST. It's an acronym that stands for Forwarded Actions for Speeding Tickets. If you're caught driving over 100 miles an hour, your license is immediately under review by the DMV, regardless of any court action. For the first of these drivers,
your vehicle's going to be towed, and then we're going to figure out what's going to happen with you.
And in the case of the second,
when can I get it back?
So it's going to be placed on evidence hold. It's going to be on a 30-day hold. Yeah.
the thrill of street racing isn't shared by those just trying to get from here to there.
When they're speeding, they're changing lanes and they're going so fast they can't really control how they're changing lanes.
Splitting lanes or switching lanes real fast, maybe going fast in high traffic areas.
According to the CHP statewide integrated traffic record system, excessive speed causes an average of 115,000 collisions in California each year. The data also shows that speeding contributes to about 600 traffic-related deaths statewide each year. It's a heavy price to pay for a thrill ride.
I'm begging you, bro. Well, I can't afford it.
Slowing down costs nothing at all. Dave Summers, NBC 7.
Today, family and friends of missing Oceanside mother Angelica Brophy are back out on Palomar Mountain searching for answers. It's been 47 days since she vanished in early July. Brophy was last seen entering Palomar Mountain on July 6th after spending some time at a nearby casino. Her car was later found in a parking lot, but there were no other signs of the mother of two. Today, volunteers will search Palomar State Park again, but this time the search will be in off-trail, rugged terrain.
And it hasn't been a day that we haven't thought about you. It hasn't been a minute in the past 47 days that we haven't thought about you. So if you're out there, for whatever reason you're out there, we're here for you with open arms.
The areas being searched today have previously only been searched from the air. Volunteers are encouraged to bring walking sticks, snake gaiters, and to be ready for thick brush and other obstacles. The group planned to meet at the Duane Pond parking lot at 8 a.m., but they will likely be out there for at least a few hours. A woman is behind bars after police say she stabbed and killed her husband in City Heights. It happened at a home on 39th Street. Police say the couple lived together as common-law spouses and their child was at school at the time. Fortunately, San Diego Police coordinated with San Diego Unified to confirm the child was safe. We spoke with a neighbor who did not want to appear on camera.
I feel very sad. I feel very sad because we see each other every morning. So right now we cannot see each other at all.
Anyone who has any information about this case is asked to contact San Diego Police. We're getting some new images here of what life looks like right now on board the USS Abraham Lincoln. You can see some of these photos from the deck of the aircraft carrier. It shows a resupply from the Navy cargo ship USNS Alan Shepard. The carrier's been heading home for several days now, and these photos were taken this past Monday, but the Defense Department did not release them until just yesterday. Now, as you may recall, families of the sailors aboard the Lincoln have been questioning the conditions on board as well as the amount of stress the sailors have been facing. Earlier in the week, the Lincoln was relieved by USS George Washington. It's not clear, though, when exactly the Lincoln will return to San Diego from its record-setting deployment. The city of San Diego says it's taking a more proactive approach to fixing potholes. In the past 3 months, city crews have started repairing potholes that were never reported, focusing on neighborhoods that have historically submitted fewer repair requests. The city says that effort led to more than 1,000 potholes being fixed. Mayor Gloria says the initiative includes neighborhoods like Southeast San Diego and Logan Heights, as well as the College area and City Heights. NBC 7 meteorologist Brooke Martell will be right back after this with a look at your weather.
On January 22nd, I got a phone call from my daughter.
Rolling.
All right. She said, "Mom, the water's already waist high." And we were all scrambling.
There's been 2 wildfires that have come through. We were able to watch NBC 7, and we knew that as long as they were there, we were going to be okay.
We're going to be here. We're going to keep an eye on things.
Because of you guys, they acted.
This is the source of all of this neighborhood's problems.
Everything can be so unpredictable, and we rely on this coverage.
And that's a tornado warning.
Taking a look at your local weather headlines, it is going to be hot this afternoon and actually continuing into next week. We have a heat advisory going into effect this morning. We have that excessive heat warning through next week for the desert region. And like I said, the heat will build. But here's a look at the visibility forecast as we go into the rest of your morning. We started off with that dense fog up and down the coastline, especially for Oceanside, Encinitas, La Jolla, Del Mar. But things are going to gradually improve. By about 10 o'clock, most of the cloud cover and that fog should start to lift and mix out. But we'll see some periodic cloud cover heading into your afternoon. Here's a look at that extreme heat warning again in place through next Friday. This is for the desert region and over the valleys and the mountains. We have this heat advisory that will go into effect at 10 o'clock. This one lasts until Monday night. Inland valleys, low 90s to low 100s. It's really heating up and very similar temperatures over your mountain communities. But for today, up and down the coast, we have those mid 70s to about the mid 80s. So some areas trending above their seasonal average. We have low 90s to low 100s, as you know, over the inland valleys. Very similar conditions for the mountains. 114 over the desert region. So you understand why we have that warning in place. But if you are heading to Oceanside for the Supergirl Surf Festival, really nice temperatures there, right around those mid 70s, water temperature even from the upper 60s to the low 70s for those surfers, low rip current risk. And out in Mission Beach, you could see here we have that high tide that peaked right around 8:30 or 8:40. And then by this afternoon, a lot of the temperatures are going to be hovering close to 80 degrees, a mix of clouds and sunshine. If you are heading to Petco Park, Minnesota Twins at San Diego Padres, you can see here, first pitch is going to be at 5:40, but going to the ballpark right around 4, temperatures are going to be right around those mid 80s. A warm afternoon and evening, even by 8 o'clock. Upper 70s in the forecast there, so it'll be pretty nice. But high pressure will continue to build as we go into this upcoming week, and that means the heat is on. It continues. It looks like this with that 10-day forecast. Temperatures are going to be right around those mid 80s, really through the extended period for the coastline. Maybe reaching those low 90s by next weekend. We'll see. We'll have a better idea as we get closer to that. But taking a look at the inland valley communities, 90s to low 100s. So by Tuesday, Wednesday, I think you'll feel kind of that noticeable shift in the forecast. And that lingers as we head into next weekend. So it is going to be really warm. Make sure you're just keeping all those heat safety tips in mind, staying hydrated, make sure the pets are hydrated, they have shade, and you might just want to limit your time outside altogether because these are very warm temperatures. Wouldn't be surprised looking ahead to this upcoming week if we break some daily temperature records. Audra.
Thanks, Brooke. Well, Sweetwater Valley will be back at it again today. Their first game at the Little League World Series did not end quite the way we had hoped. They were down 1 run with 2 outs, bases loaded, a full count. Then a close pitch was called strike 3 to end the game. But the good news is they get another shot today. They'll take on Phoenix City, Alabama, representing the Southeast. First pitch at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Well, there's much more coverage you can count on at NBC7.com. I'm Audra Stafford. Thanks for watching.